Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. So we are going to go ahead and do a pick a card for what you are afraid of, okay? Why this is important right now. So let's go ahead and jump into it because we have to understand what's keeping us away from getting the things that we want or the things that we value in our life. So you guys had to pick between pile 1, 2, and 3. During this method here, I want you to search yourself for your discernment, practice trusting yourself and your own intuition, okay? So pick whichever pile resonates with you the most, and we are going to start. Okay, so if you picked pile 1, all right, pile 1. So I have a couple cards out here for pile 1, so let's go ahead and jump into everything. All right, so when it comes to pile 1, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. Something that is definitely holding you back in general is when you get into relationships or when you find that, you know what I'm saying, that comfort, that beautiful place with someone, okay? And you guys take it to the next level. It could just be chemistry or it could just be very passionate chemistry, if you know what I mean. But you have that thing where you don't like for things to be over. You don't like for endings to happen. Or there are people in your life that you have this innate ability with where you feel there's a deep chemistry or connection, and you're having a hard time walking away, okay? Or allowing things to just take its course. So for you, change is definitely a big issue or a big problem, and that's something that you most likely are afraid of, okay? As well as I wanted to let you know, but having this issue, right, puts us in a place of being in our self know, feeling very comfortable with things, or maybe even mistreatments, or being a third party to situations, you know, or being not placed on the pedestal that we know we believe we should be placed upon, okay? So from that place, it comes this energy of wanting to be loved, all right? Or wanting to have a real love. Some of you as well that picked this pal, okay? You may not be all about love, to be honest. You might be more about, I want to stay away from that. I really don't want to indulge in that. But it's something in you that still cries out, that still wants this commitment, or a proper commitment, which is why you're having a hard time letting go of things or letting things just kind of transition itself. And maybe at times you might feel that you are being a little suffocated or choking when it comes to the process of possibly feeling stuck, or maybe feeling like this in your own emotions, okay? So a definite release needs to be had, especially if you are trying to focus on a reconciliation or something of that nature with someone, because this is not for you, okay? I just have to be honest with you. The person that's coming up in regards to this situation is someone that is as well very cold. You guys may have clicked at once because this is a logical person, so they may have put, you know what I'm saying, their heart on the back burner, of course, and possibly dug deep with you mentally or intellect wise, right? And some of you may be sapiosexuals that have watched this, and so this person was able to penetrate, okay? But now you could have wanted something more or something new. But this person is still in that energy because they have been emotionally unavailable. And I know that could have been something that was hard, or a hard pill to swallow, I believe, at some point in time. Mind you, I'm channeling as I go through this message, so I know a couple of you might watch this. So I want to make sure I touch on everything and give myself the grace in the moment to accept this, okay? But with being in this energy is not allowing you to be in your divine feminine or masculine energy, okay? You have to be able to release and accept and practice detachment in this situation, okay? So I just gave you your fear, but I also gave you your solution, okay? And this person, whoever this individual is, does not see you as you are supposed to be seen, okay? So they don't see you as the divine feminine or divine masculine energy. And that is an overall issue, okay? So to me, this person was looking at it more of a quick fix, more of a fun time. And yes, I'm not saying you guys didn't have chemistry, but honestly, this person left it there exactly at chemistry, okay? So this is for you all. I hope you guys take this in. This is a real ass reading, so we're gonna go ahead and go to pile 2 now. All right, please leave me in a what pile you picked and in the comments and how it resonated with you as well, okay? So for you guys, I'm going to tell you what you're afraid of, or as well as the fix. Okay, or possibly what's blocking you. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So messages came out in reverse. So that just lets me know that there are a lot of things that have been said to you, or a lot of things that you have possibly even received, okay, that you're not taking in. And this could be from your spirit guides or from outside people that you're not necessarily taking in. So this gives me the vibration of you might be the person, okay, that listens but got selective hearing, or you could be the person that kind of just like voids everything out when somebody is talking and think of your own shit and your own problems at times. But you've definitely been receiving a lot of messages, okay, in regards to how you nurture yourself, how you come off to others, how you deliver yourself, especially in a compassionate energy or nurturing energy. It could be in regarding children, or your kids in some standpoint, okay, or it could be in regards to your relationship. So you have getting you know memo after memo after memo of the things that you need to do in order to fix or heal a situation in your life, okay. And one of these situations also that you all, I feel this is more of a block pal, is understanding who you are as a person. So I feel that there is a lot of disharmony going on in this situation, when it comes to a place of someone being avoidant and then the other person being avoidant but for different reasons. So let's talk about it. There's one person in this group with you all, and this could be your energy or the other person that you're dealing with, where their self-worth, okay, is the reason why that they're being avoidant right now, or pushing things off or ignoring you, or why the separation happened, okay. And then there's another person here that is avoiding the situation because they don't want to deal with the situation. um they don't have anything to say, or even if they did, they don't know what to say, they don't know how to fix it. This is a person also that I feel is having a hard time or an issue like taking accountability of actions, okay. I'm really picking up a feminine energy that is hard time taking accountability. But again, as this story resonates for you, put them in the places that it belongs, okay. But healing is something that's supposed to transpire out of this ending for situations, okay. So overall in this energy here, the problem is you could be receiving notations and advice from a spiritual place, whether in physical or in the dreamland or spiritual land, however you want to put it, but you're not receiving the messages. You're not believing in the intuition. You're not seeking more truth into self. And I don't know if you could be afraid of this, of the spiritual side of you, but this is something that's supposed to aid you, okay. But overall, I feel that there's a blockage of, the avoidance is being a blockage, okay. Because both of you may look at it like avoidance, but at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be that. No, you two are not working right now, and that's fine, but it's supposed to just be an ending. Nobody's avoiding. So avoidance means that someone is thinking, oh, we're going to come back together. And even if that is the truth, you have to be realistic in what's happening right now. Right now, there is an ending. Right now, healing needs to take place. And right now, I need to go in a different direction. Okay. Because with the Ace of Swords and the King of Cups that I'm also seeing over here right now, you're getting the information. I promise you, they are speaking to you. And so I feel like you're getting a lot of direct talking to, as far as, hey, you need to be more compassionate, you need to be more into you need to, you know what I'm saying, understand what is actually happening. So you're getting a lot of clear communication in regards to this individual, in regards to your healing, in regards to the fact that this has been toxic, in the regards of self-worth. You're getting a lot of clear communication. So you have to go ahead and take that, because honestly, this is stopping the action in this situation. That's why I said a lot of people are avoiding. So maybe it could just be that nobody's walking in their truth, or nobody's accepting what's really happening right now, which is a problem. Just because you love someone doesn't mean that you have to stay in dysfunction. You can love from a distance. There is a thing as emotional stability, emotional understanding of saying, hey, I do care about you, I do love you, but you're not good for me. And it has to be accepted, it has to be understood. But the person that I'm seeing that's coming out the loudest, okay, is masculine energy that does want to take action, maybe did want to nurture things, okay, but they're not, you know, stepping in that place, or not stepping in that format. This is a person who could have had a lot of love for you, like I stated, but at the same time is pulling back for their own emotional security, or their own emotional energy, okay. But overall, or this could be you, that I'm talking about, but overall, self-worth is a major thing. And this person that loves you, which they do, they're very stuck on the fact of the trauma that is happening between you guys out of everything, okay. So just be mindful of that, just be paying attention. Healing is going to be taking place with this ending, so I just need you to all understand this is the direction that both of you are going to be pushed in, whether you want it or not. All right, so that's for pile 2. Let's go on to pile 3. All right, so pile 3. Pile 3, there's somebody in this energy. I literally heard your ancestors want to apologize. So that's interesting to even hear that. Okay. So I really feel that this is a place to where you may have thought or took something in the wrong way and got led down a path that necessarily wasn't the best path for you. And they kind of left it up to you to use your discernment and use like your third eye to understand where you were going. And maybe they felt that you were actually ready for this, okay? Or this was like one of those initiations to where they wanted this for you, and it just may not have went the best of way, or the right way, okay? But I do see that they have not left your side. Another story in this situation that I'm feeling as well is that and that they're going to reboot and redo some things. So I definitely heard that. So just be ready, if you just resonated with what I just said, for things to rewind for you in a sense, okay? Like a redo in situations. It may not be immediately, but I'm telling you, like, I feel that energy very strongly. Others of you could be going through a hard time right now. You could be praying a lot. You could be manifesting a lot. You could be wanting things, but you're speaking to like a higher power, right? Or maybe you're in a sad place and you have your back turned to your spirituality at this moment and whatever it is that you believe in. But I want you to know that your ancestors are here. They're actually speaking through you to in your thoughts. So some of you could be claircognizant. Some of you could feel things as well. You could be wanting to stay alone or wanting to be alone or finding comfort in that. But your ancestors are pointing you into the right direction of seeing things that are happening for you, because I see that the problem, and this is another block pal as well, but the problem could be that you're always, you know, saying sorry, or you know, apologizing for things that are not your fault. And even if it may have been something that you did do, the point is, did you learn the lesson? Can you do something differently now moving forward? Do you have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, or saying I'm sorry over and over again just to appease somebody else who can't allow it or can't accept it themselves of what you're saying? So you have to know when to remove yourself from a situation and when to go another route, okay? But overall, I see a lot of beginnings happening for you, a lot of new things, a lot of initiations for you guys as well. And then also understanding that completion is happening right now in your life. Okay, so in this pal, I see that you have already closed out things in your life, closed out situations that may have been a little difficult, may have been hard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you might be stepping into the point of possibly feeling a little bit of burden or guilt or something in regards to how the situation happened, but you can't allow yourself to do that, okay? You have to move in more of a proper way. This is a time to actually be more courageous and move forward in the best possible way that you can, because honestly, whatever comes your way at this moment right now is going to be based upon what you call in, okay? So you have to be mindful of your intentions. You have to be mindful of your thoughts. You have to be mindful of what you're speaking to people and what you're saying, all right? And try to do this without so much judgment, okay? And the reason why I said is because you can't be so hard on yourself when you're in a when you're in a transition, okay? Because everything is going to be like upside, upright, toss and turn, all type of shit, okay? But with the Knight of Coins that I see as well, things are going to be more steady for you. It might feel like a slow transition, but you're getting to, you know, exactly where you need to be. And this is going to be more so stable for you, this new type of change. But you just have to allow yourself to go with the flow and move in that vibration, okay? And also, you just want to, like, because this right here is saying existence and expansion. So allow yourself to have that moment, to have that freedom as well. When it comes to this, like I said, courageous is like one of your big things. So if you're wanting to be a little bit free and go out and, you know, enjoy yourself, whatever, like this is a time to do it. Because like I said, it's going to be a slow transition for you, but at the same time, it's meant for you to go through this so you can know how to turn things around, lift yourself back up, and stay very focused on your spiritual journey as well. Because like I said, initiations are about to start happening for you. You're going to be pushed up more in the spiritual realm as well. So this is what I had for you. I love this, you guys. This is wonderful. So all of these pals overall are demonstrating like certain type of blockages, certain things you're overcoming, how to overcome things as well, and just a blunt truth, okay? So I appreciate you guys. I value you all so much. Have a wonderful and magnificent day. This your girl, Asani Black, giving you nothing but love, light, insight. Make sure that you guys go ahead and shop my store, asaniblack.com. Okay, it's going to be in the description box, as well as if you would like a reading with me, just follow me on IG at Asani Black Tarot and DM me, okay? Other than that, I appreciate you. I value you. Or you can hit me up on my email, asaniblacenterprise@gmail.com for a reading. Love you. Later.